Well, a very good afternoon to you. Welcome along. You're watching QVC, the UK's #1 shopping channel. I'm Anthony Hayward. Great to have your company here with us on this Tuesday afternoon. Now, the regular viewers will know that this is a regular show that we do every Tuesday afternoon. It's a 2-hour extravaganza, no less. Now, we're normally joined by the one and only Queen of Crafts, Dawn Bibby, but unfortunately, Dawn's not with us today. But we have got somebody who, in my opinion, is just as good. Although I'd never say that to Dawn. Come on in. It's Leonie. Look, here she is. Hello. How are you? Hi. Lovely to see you. Where have you come from? Where does that lead to anyway?
Side.
The other side. Yeah. Well, lovely to have you here. Now, just for the uninitiated,
yes.
Who are you and why are you here?
I'm Leonie. I work with Dawn. I've worked with Dawn for years. I've been involved in crafting for many, many moons. Okay. And just come up through the years to be on telly. Making cards, it's lovely. Very good. Well,
I love working with you actually because once again you really know your stuff, and it's quite inspirational watching a lot of the things that you do.
It's good. It's good to know, well, to be able to share as well. I mean, after you've learnt so much stuff, if you just keep it to yourself, it's a bit boring. So it's nice to be able to share with everybody.
Mean.
It's mean, isn't it? It's just mean.
Shall we have a look what's going to be coming up during this hour? I think we should, to be honest with you. Let's have a quick preview of some of those products. We've got the set of 3 photorealistic flower stamps. I saw some designs from these earlier on. Really lovely, aren't they?
Yeah, they're absolutely
really
gorgeous stamps.
£22.29. They're back in stock from July, but they are still at an introductory price of just £22.29. 583 647 is the item. We'll give you some inspiration of how to use those a little bit later on. Also on the way, we've got the 317 CD. It's a little bit of a play on words. Clever. We'll explain why in just a short while. The Christmas stamp stickers, embossing powders and ink pads. £43.92 is the introductory price. Also 3 easy payments as well, where we allow you to split the cost. It's like an interest-free system, where it's 1 payment today plus your P&P. Month's time you pay the second, month after that pay the third. Also back in stock from July, we've got the Christmas vellum embossing set. £21 is the price, 582,947. I guess you'll be showing us how to use these.
Indeed, yes. It's a different technique, really interesting. So, yeah, we'll have a look at those later on.
Sounds good. And our final look ahead is the Christmas roller graph with 3 designs and the ink pads as well. That is back in stock from August, actually. 584,787 is your item number for that. OK, so those are products that are on the way coming up during this hour. As always, we would love to hear from you. If you want to call through, you can do 0800 54 44 34. Alternatively, you can always text us. That's the modern way. The youths do that, you know. You can text us on 80782 or 8QVC. Make sure you do put your first name and also where you're texting us from, and then you can hopefully get some of those messages up on the screen. Now, first up, this is really exciting. We had this, well, how long ago was it?
Oh, it feels like ages, but it's probably not that long ago, actually.
It was July, I think.
Yeah, I think it got whipped up, did this one. Snapped up, I do believe.
Whipped up?
Well, yes. No, it got snapped up. It was,
I don't know what you're thinking about.
Something else completely.
Indeed. £99.96 is the introductory price. 583,773 is the item number. 583,773. The Xyron computerised die cutter with the 64 basic shapes and floral designs. I remember when I first saw this working, I was really amazed by it. It's very clever.
It's great, isn't it? It's really good. And you can just leave it doing your work.
So what actually is it then? Right,
the Xyron cutting machine. This is, lots of people have seen die cutting machines and had a go with die cutting machines and bought the finished product. This is a computerised die cutter, so it's fantastic. Like I say, you can set it up and get it working for you. Now, all you need to do, I'm going to get the magic hand in, if that's okay. This is Carly's magic hand, and she's just going to press a button for me. If you just press the shape, really easy to do, and then press the green tick on the machine, and that's it cutting. Now we're going to leave it cutting. It'll, what's it saying? No such shape. Right, just press the shape again. That's it, and it should tell you shape number. Right.
Good.
Just press. It's really easy to just press. Where it's on the book, it'll say just press down on the book, on the side of the book, on the pages. That's it. Sorry, folks, it's easy to do. Honest. And is it not going? I'll have to have a look at that in a second.
Right, well, we'll have a look at it in a second. Let me just say, the regular price for this, £111, so you are making a saving by going for it today. Is it working?
It will do, if I can just spin it right. It's been turned on for quite a while, but I just need to have a look at it.
Right.
Right, what you do with these machines, with the machine, what you actually get, let me just, there we go. That's it, right.
It's working now? Yeah. You've always got magic fingers?
No, all you need to do, it'll cut now. with the machine, shall I tell everybody what they get
Go on
while
then.
it's doing its thing? Right, you actually get the machine. Now, last time when Dawn showed this, she did manage to open it up so everyone could see it cutting. I didn't want to do that because if I took it to pieces, we'd never get it back together again. Because you can see. You can already tell if I have something to do with it, it goes a bit wrong. Now, the machine has the cutting disc, which is here, that you actually put your piece of paper on.
Right.
And then it has the bar. Now, this is all electronic, which is fantastic. The pad comes out, and your books, which you also get with the machine, you get 2 starter books, first of all. The books have an electronic chip in. So the chip actually attaches to the matching electronic strip there. I'm sure there's a technical word for it, but I don't know it.
That's okay, we don't care about the technology in this.
You do get the instructions with the kit, so it's completely easy to follow. That just clips in there really easy, and then you open up your book. Now, the important bit, that's where we were going wrong with that machine, it does tell you to push down. And that's so the computer will actually read the page.
Because obviously the different pages have got different bits to push down, so it knows which page it is.
It's crammed with different shapes. Each book is crammed with different shapes, so you're not just being able to cut one shape, you can cut a multitude. And then you can pick the size of the shape. At the front of each page, you have a minus or a plus. So you can reduce the shape or you can obviously increase it. If you don't want it at all, you can actually bin it. And then you just press your shape, press the green button and it will cut for you.
Now, if you want to go for it, all you have to do is simply pick up the phone and call us, 0800 50 40 30. Hopefully the one that was cutting should have almost finished cutting.
It will have finished cutting by now.
It has.
We'll be able to see the finished product.
Magic hand, pass it in.
Thank you. Oh,
there you go.
We've got a little triangle there. And this is slightly sticky, but it's not too sticky. It's just sticky enough to hold the paper on so it doesn't rip and tear.
Right.
So it'll just peel off there. It's excellent. And these ones, you do get replacements. So you can buy the replacements. So when the blade is cut into it quite a bit, you know, you just replace it. Nice and easy to do that.
It should last a fair old while.
It does, yeah, but it does tell you somewhere the instructions. Lots of cutting can be done with it.
Excellent.
Now, the books that you get the basic shape, which has lots of different shapes there. I'll show you the shapes there behind us, and you get the garden shapes. Now, ta-da! I did this. It took me hours to cut these out, I'll have you know. This is the basic shape book.
So the machine cut all these out?
It did indeed.
It's very clever, isn't it?
And the good thing is you just set it up. It can cut a few at a time. It doesn't just have to do one shape at a time. You know, it depends on the size, but it'll tell you. If it doesn't fit on, that little blippy noise that we heard at first, that's when it's telling you that something isn't right. So it's very good, and it speaks to you. It tells you on the machine what's wrong. So it's dead easy.
Very good.
And then you just put it in again, and it'll actually cut your shape. So we've cut all these.
You can never cut that out by hand.
Absolutely not.
I mean, it'd be so difficult to try and cut something like that. But the machine will do it really accurately every single time.
It'll do it accurate every single time, so you can guarantee what shape you're going to get every single time.
Why would you want die-cut shapes like this? What do you use them for? Well,
for starters, for quick and easy cards are handy, because obviously it's easy to make up your card using a pre-cut shape, but you can decorate them. So even if you're a beginner and you just want something really easy to embellish your card, it's fantastic. But if you've done cards for years, then this is perfect.
I mean, these are all on flat paper. Could you use like glittery paper and things like that?
You have to be careful of the thickness, the weight of the paper. It has cut through, we found it cut easily through basil card, which is a heavier weight. So I'd recommend have a play. I mean, one of the kits we're going to see, one of the backup kits to this is the paper packs, but have an experiment with what you've got at home as well. Now, apparently, you can't really go wrong.
It's only, do you believe it's only 68 days to Christmas? It's extraordinary. It's got almost upon us. Because I was just thinking, as a crafter, if somebody bought you one of these, would you like it?
It's a fantastic present. It's really good. Yeah, that's mine over there on the little table. It says, and there's some new books coming up as well, which are great.
Very good. So it would make a good present for somebody who knows into crafting. So if you're a big fan of crafting, or you maybe got a craft club or something like that, something like this could be absolutely ideal. Zion are a kind of big name in this type of thing, aren't they?
Yeah, they're a well-established name. They've been going for years, so it's a good, reputable company. And they're fantastic as well. You know, if you do have problems, there's always someone to call to actually help you. So you're not left stranded if you don't know how to work the thing.
Show us some of the cards that you've actually made.
Let me give you some inspiration. Now, this will just help you see some of the ideas and some of the shapes in there. We've got the lovely, and see how delicate as well. That's your dragonfly, but a really delicate shape, and that's out of vellum. So one of the paper packs we're going to see, it does have vellum in there. But you can use, I mean, don't think you just have to use the paper packs. You know, you can cut up what paper you've got at home. This is good. This is actually layering the shapes. So you'll cut the shapes separately, and then layer them up so you get a full picture effect.
Fabulous stuff.
There we go, that's our little ladybirds and the flowers. The flowers are beautiful. Again, the ladybirds come in 2 separate shapes so you can layer them. And I quite like that actually, because obviously you can mix and match your colours, so you can have all sorts of different effects there. That's our hearts,
That's
and we've
quite
used
shimmery.
our hearts. It is, isn't it? It's got a sheen. We've actually embossed on there. We've cut the heart out of paper, covered it with the Versamark pad, and then covered it with embossing powder. So that works. So it shows that you don't have to just have a flat image. You know, you can play, and this is lovely. This is one of the roses, and it's cut, there's about 4 different pieces of paper there, and you just mat and layer them up so you get dimension.
Now, I know it's a little bit of an investment. I mean, 99 quid, it's not kind of throwaway pocket money or anything, but it is something you've got to bear in mind. It's going to keep cutting for years and years to come. It's the sort of thing that you'll be able to use in so many different things, whether it's for card making, whether it's for scrapbooking, little embellishments for your scrapbooking.
Absolutely.
You can use something like this time and time again. And the fact is, it's so easy to use. You don't require a computer or anything else. It's its own little self-contained unit. You can get the additional things. We've got, as I say, we've got some paper packs coming up and things like that, and some extra books with different, I think, for example, we've got a font book as well with all the letters in as well, which is
really
ideal.
Handy. The nice thing is as well, it doesn't stop there. I mean, Xyron aren't, you know, they haven't just made this machine and they're leaving it. They're continuing producing extras to go with the machine. So like I say, I mean, it's a bit of a surprise yet, what's coming up, but we have got more books coming up that haven't been seen yet, so it's excellent.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's great.
Excellent.
We haven't got them today. No, that's something you'll have to wait for, but you're going to need the machine for it.
Yes.
But this is what I'm saying, it's not like it's something that they're just going to make that machine and then that's it. It's going to be continued.
All right, 583773, the Xyron computerised die cutter with the 64 basic shapes and the floral designs as well. You're getting the 2 books. You're getting pretty much everything you need to get started, really. £99.96 is that introductory price, and it is back in stock. OK, moving on. Next up.
OK, now, as I mentioned, the paper.
Yes.
These are fantastic because the cuts are size. So they do save you a lot of messing about cutting.
750 sheets.
That's quite a lot, isn't it?
That's
That'll
an
keep you
awful lot.
cutting for quite some time, won't it? That'll do you past Christmas. Right, what you've got the coloured paper. Now, these are your plain papers. So you've got all your beautiful colours there. You've got everything, basically. You've got all your nice summer shades, your spring shades, but then you have got your Christmassy ones as well. So it will work, you know, all year round. Beautiful kit there.
Very good.
Your exotic papers.
Ooh,
now,
really?
these are very exotic. Now, what you've got, these are like your handmade papers.
Nice.
So these are really nice because they give you texture.
Oh,
Then some of them, see, they've got the petals in. Look, isn't that pretty?
Very nice.
Yeah, they're beautiful. Really nice papers, different textures. And it does cut through them really nice. There we go. I like the black one. That's got speckles in that you can't see. This one's a nice one. Well, that's my favourite.
You don't even necessarily need to buy these just because of the die cutter machine.
No, I'd
you could
buy
use
them
this
just
for like your
because
matting and your layering and stuff like
and
that.
because there's so many. I like the leaf ones. Can you tell? I've shown you 3 leaves. Sorry, I'll show you something else.
Show us the metallics.
The metallics. Now, the metallics are really nice. These are like your pearlescent. Pearlescent's really popular. We use pearlescent for all sorts. You've got a really good wad of paper as well. You know, they're not being
good
skinny.
wad of paper?
They're not being
What
skinny.
does that mean?
A good wad. You know. You must have heard of a good... I'm not making words up. You get a good wad of paper, it's not a skinny measure. Anyway, you get gold and silver. I don't make all my words up. What else have we got? And vellums. Now, these are really good.
We've got less than 250 of these remaining. We're going to have to move on because we're out of time. You get the idea. 750 sheets of different types of paper. Your pearlescent, your exotics, your coloured, and the metallics. £24.57. Don't have to just use them with the Xyron. You can use them matting and layering, things like that. But they do work great with the Xyron machine because they're cut to exactly the right size. Now, staying with the whole Xyron thing, these are the books. Now, we featured these before. I know a lot of these sold out last time we had them.
Yeah. So if you've got your machine for the first time round and missed out on the books, now's your chance to get the books.
Yes.
Brilliant books. This is so handy. These are your fonts. So basically, it's a full alphabet. You've got your capitals and also your lowercase. So it's all matching. And again, you can increase or reduce the size. If you look on this page that the camera's now scanning to, this will show you the reduced size, the normal size. So if you don't press either the reduce or the plus button, the minus or the plus button, that's the size you get. or if you press your plus button, you get that size. So they're fantastic for card making and especially for scrapbooking, because scrapbooking, trying to do your own lettering's a nightmare.
Yes.
Well, I find, because I don't like my writing. So you've got your brush font, you've got your celebration. Now, I like this one, because it's got champagne. There, and there you've got all your different celebrations. So you've got your glasses, birthdays, things for weddings. There's all sorts in there. See, in these books, don't you get so many?
It's not this size, is it, that you get?
It isn't.
It's the largest
Again,
size, obviously.
you can choose. Again, with all of them, you can choose what size you get. Look at the little guitar, isn't that cute?
Nice.
So there's something for everyone. They're fantastic. I really, really like these. And then I like that little flowers. They're
What's that
cute.
down at the bottom?
They are the masks, you know, for the theatre.
Oh, right, the tragedy and the comedy.
Excellent, yes. And then you get the little film clips, so they're excellent. And again, you can choose all your sizes.
Very good.
And then the last book, and this is my favourite actually.
Do you get all three of these, or do you
get all
choose?
three.
Right, okay.
No, you get all three. I think I'm right there.
No, it's a choice, apparently.
Oh, is it? Sorry,
Alphabet,
I'm
celebration,
lying.
embellishments. Right, so you choose which one.
Oh, it's because I've got all three.
Just
Sorry,
greedy.
I know, aren't I? I'm showing off.
Now, it is proving very popular indeed, especially the alphabet. There's about 150 of you on the phones as we speak. Good afternoon. Hello there. Right.
Oh, I thought you were talking to somebody else then.
No, I was just saying hello to the people on the phones.
Okay. Right, now this one, I like this book as well. These ones, the first one that we saw, these are the alphabets, but they're like a tag. Can you see?
Yes.
They've got the little loop at the top.
Yes.
So it's like a little tag alphabet. You can cut the little loop off though.
Right.
So you can just have the regular alphabet. But look, you've got the little hinges, the frames. I really like these, aren't they cute? And then these are good, the little tags as well at the bottom. Aren't they bonny?
Do you know,
Shall I show you what we can do with them?
Go on then.
I love things like this because, you know, it just adds that professional touch to your cards.
It inspires you as
Doesn't
well.
it?
Yeah, definitely. But when this one we've used, it's the bit at the bottom that I'm hiding. There we go. That's the bit we've cut on the machine using the
Right.
metallic papers. But it acts as a frame, and we've just bradded that on and used some of the paper behind it.
Right.
And we've stamped on the paper as well. So we've got matching paper that we've stamped onto. Now here we've used, I always get the side mixed up. We've used the hinges. We've used that
Oh, that's
with,
good.
aren't they pretty? They're really, really cool with those. We've used that using the basil card. There we go, I've cut the cover in the second hinge. So it does cut through basil, which is excellent because you get beautiful texture. Now that one we've used, I should let you guess the shape, shouldn't I? What a good game. That one we've used the corners, the photograph corners, which is excellent for your cards and also your scrapbook pages. Now, Anthony.
Have you used the circle?
Yay! I suppose it's got limited appeal, that one, hasn't it? Yeah, that's our little circle, and that's the alphabet. I won't bother. And that shows you the different sizes. Obviously, your different choices in sizes. We've got the rows again. I think that's from the other kit. And then we've got the little frames, but they're really cute, aren't they?
Can I just dive in for a second? The alphabet has sold out now.
Now, that's what you're getting if
so-
you get the alphabet. Isn't that cute?
Well, you can't show that anymore
All
because
right,
it's
I'll
sold
hide
out.
it.
Yes, please do. There's
Okay,
another
that's the
alphabet
other one you get. No, it isn't.
Oh, that's
See?
the embellishments one, isn't it?
One. Yeah.
Special edition
See?
3. So embellishment shapes and the font as well.
Yeah.
So that's quite a good one to go for. If you missed out on the traditional font one or the artist brush font, then you could go for that and have letters as well. Which is great because we've got some crafting ladies here with us today. Hello,
We have
ladies. How are
indeed.
you?
Hello, ladies.
We were having lunch today. We were talking earlier on about the fact that when you're doing letters, if you get just sheets of letters, you end up with loads of letters that you don't use.
Yeah.
So this
Yeah.
is a good way of just choosing the letters
It's
that you want to.
perfect. I mean, I've used this kit a lot. Just when I've been working with any of my other kits that, you know, I get sent obviously for QVC, you dig this out just to finish things off. Because especially with scrapbooking, I find, when you want, like with this one, we've put Katie's name on the bottom, or Jane's done that one. So it's perfect for just finishing off your page, because obviously you have to. That is how she spells Katie. Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah.
You were frowning then. See, I could tell. Oh, I can tell what you're thinking. That's bad. Yeah, that is how she spells Katie. I don't think it's short for anything. Anyway, that's how she spells Katie.
Good. Well, that sorted that out.
And it's very handy.
£20.61 it is back in stock. Celebration or embellishments are the options still available. The fonts are sold out. We've only got about 120 of those remaining now. It has been proving phenomenally popular. 584630 is the item number. Now, quickly want to give you some details on this, actually. This is the Xyron Personal Cutting System bag. So if you've got a Xyron
Nice and
Personal
pink.
Cutting System, you might want to go for the bag to keep it in.
Dead handy because it's padded, so it'll keep it nice and safe for you. It opens up so the machine will just fit in there. that'll keep it, it's got its own seat belt.
Nice.
So that'll go in there. It's got the little section behind there for all your tools that you get, which I forgot to mention. You do get a pair of tweezers, so it's got everything there. And also the pouch behind, you can fit like the electrical bits, the wiry things. And then it's got the Velcroed pouch at the front, which is just the right size for your books.
Keep everything together. It's a good idea, something like this. We've only got about 5 dozen of these remaining. If you've got the Xyron machine, you might as well go for something like this. It just kind of keeps everything in the right place, doesn't it?
And it's got your shoulder strap and your hand strap as well.
Or if you know somebody who's got the machine, who's a bit of a crafter, you're looking to get a Christmas present but don't want to spend 99 quid, this is the cheap option.
And they don't have to use
because it looks the part, doesn't it?
It does, and it does keep it safe. I think that's the main thing. Obviously, you don't want to be, you know, you don't want to carry it loosely. You want it in something nice and secure, or else it's a waste of money if you bash it, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. All right, at £21.60, it is limited stock right now. 584648 is the item number, 584648. So this is a 2-hour craft show that we've got with myself and Leonie. Do stay watching, actually, and we want to hear from you. Calling or text, please.
Here's one of Wednesday's hot picks. For great coverage that feels as light as a feather, invest in Philosophy's supernatural airbrush canvas. Back in stock after June's sellout first appearance, the powder's QVC price at £29. This lightweight pigment acts as a concealer, foundation and powder, giving your complexion a superb airbrush finish. Choose from natural beige or bronze in Philosophy. Wednesday at 10 a.m. And above all, collectible.
Welcome back. You're watching QVC, the shopping channel. I'm Anthony Hayward. Good afternoon. This is Leonie, our crafting expert, here with us this afternoon. Dawn maybe can't be with us. Dawn's our regular crafter, but I mean, you're almost as regular as Dawn.
I am these days. Yeah, she's not so well today, actually.
No.
So get well soon, Dawn. She's got a bit of
Absolutely.
a throat infection.
Love to hear from you. We try and make this an interactive show. Have we had any texts come in yet? No.
Are they all asleep?
Oh, wake up, everyone. We have got a sellout for you, though. That's not quite as exciting, but anyway,
bag.
the Xyron bag has gone, so
That's
good
lots
for you
of
if you got
Christmas
that.
presents.
Indeed. All right. Let's move on then. Next up, we're moving on from the Xyron now. We've got something totally different for you.
We have.
Sticky stuff.
More adhesive. Now this, if you bought your, well, for anything, this is to stick the stuff down. These are your sticky stuffs. And you get loads in this kit, an absolute bumper selection. We have got, now these are glue dots, not quite the same as what Dawn generally uses, but I'll show you how they work in a moment.
Right.
We've got the different variety there. They are all acid and lignin free, so all perfect for scrapbooking as well as card making.
Good.
First of all, we've got the pop-up, so these are slightly raised, so give you a 3D effect.
Okay.
We've got just the general craft one, which is slightly thinner, so won't show as much, you know, on your card making.
Okay.
We've got the mini ones. These are really cute. Minnie and Diddy. The Diddy are well cute.
It's Bibby's Diddy Dots.
Bibby Diddy Dots. They're really, really cute. And the mini ones are cute too, but not as cute as Diddy.
They all look the same, though, on the packet.
Yeah, they're not. I'll show you. And then the memory book ones. Now these, they might, but they're not. The memory book ones are really, really fine. So you can hardly see them when you're sticking down your pages.
Would you use them for things like vellum?
Vellum.
Or you used to...
yes, you can, but you have to be careful. They'll still show a little bit.
Right, okay.
It just depends. We're actually going to use them on one of our vellum kits. It just depends where you put them, because if you have a look at these Diddy ones, which you probably won't actually be able to see because of that Diddy, can you see the teeny weeny little dots?
You can just about make them out, I think. There you go.
Oh, they're cute. So using something like that, they're that little that you can hardly see them. So they are, for vellum and things, you can easily hide them.
Okay.
So they're perfect to use.
Okay,
now,
good.
not only do you get your glue dots, but you also get your runners. Now, these are fantastic. You've got your, oh, I've hid the packaging. You've got your glue rollers. Now, one of them is a permanent adhesive, and one of them is a semi-permanent. So basically, I can't remember which is which, so I'll have a play, but they're fantastic. They use And you get your refills, which is important.
Do you know, I find
now, all you need to do, go on, sorry.
such a great way of adhesifying things.
They are fantastic for adhesifying.
Because it doesn't get all over the place.
It doesn't. They're
you just
brilliant.
run it over the thing that you want to do, and job's a good one.
Bob's your uncle. And they stick, which is good, and it doesn't get all over your fingers, because I know lots of our ladies have been saying about sticky dots getting all over the fingers.
I love, but I tend to get them up my arms, everywhere.
Precisely. Now, see, that's it. I've just put it on, and it sticks. Now, if you use your pop-up ones, for instance, now these are the actual glue dots. So that's the actual glue there. And all you do, you can actually pull them off. If you don't want to get them all over your fingers, if you put your actual cardstock on and then pull off, the glue dot will stick to the...
Take the card to the dot?
Card to the dot, yes, not your fingers. So just do that and lift off. And it should just lift off relatively easy. That one doesn't want to come off. Let me move on. There we go. Is it one of those days today? Do you know, it's been running quite smoothly as well up till now.
There you go, that one works.
Mind you, I did get stuck in traffic this morning, so maybe I should have known. There we go. They are strong glue, can you tell?
I can tell, yes.
It's good, strong adhesive.
So presumably once this is on, it's unlikely to come off?
Indeed, yes, that's going to stay put. And there you go. So that will give you your 3D
So it's kind of like using 3D foam, but you don't have to start peeling stuff off. You just put the glue dot straight on there.
Yeah.
£22, sorry, and 33 pence is the introductory price. Less than 100 of these remaining. 585026. The 5 rolls of glue dots with two rollers and refills. Very good. If you want to go for it, 0800 50 40 30. All right. So moving on. Next up, vellums.
Vellum.
Vellums. I love vellum. It just gives a really sophisticated look to cards, I think.
It does, and you get so much in this kit. It's fantastic. Now, what you get the vellum and the papers as well.
Okay.
First of all, the vellum, you get absolutely loads of choice. You get the small rose, that huge rose there, the mixed flowers, the small roses again. You get them all in the different colours and also the different styles. The beautiful, beautiful vellums. And you can see they're quite a heavyweight vellum. You know, the colours are really, they're really strong colours. So that's your vellums, first of all, which are a little bit different as well. You know, in the roses, you don't normally see the printed ones. And then you get the papers. Now, everything matches. So the papers, you've got the same matching prints.
Would you cut these out or use it as a background?
You can do. I mean, it's up to you. Obviously, if you're cutting them out, then they're perfect. You can get loads out of there. You can get millions of cards. Perfect for ATCs as well because of the size. They're wonderful size for ATCs.
For what?
ATCs, you've heard me mention ATCs.
Well, I have, but I know there's a lady in Penge who hasn't.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I forget. Artist trading cards.
Right.
They are, yes, they are a brilliant way of card making, but you can also swap your ideas. That's the theory behind ATCs, which are fantastic. Now, you also get in that kit the little roses at the front there that you can see. There we go. These are the little roses, and these are beautiful because these are like proper roses, but they're pressed. So they're beautiful, beautiful roses. Do you want to have a look?
So they're real?
See if they still smell. Yeah, there you are. You can have a rose.
Thanks very much.
And then, as well, let me reach over. Isn't that cute? Aren't they pretty? And I love the colour as well. The colour's so rich. It's retained its colour beautifully. And then you get the little playing cards. And look at these. These are fantastic. You get the little rose playing cards. So obviously everything matches. And it's also got on the back, it's got well, what rose it is on the back there. Do you want to see some cards?
Yes, please.
Shall we? Right, look at this. Isn't this pretty?
That's a great card, actually. I like that.
It is. It's beautiful. Now, what they've done there is use the vellum for the overlay and then just taken the roses and stick the roses on. And look, they've ripped a few of the roses up and put the petals on.
I like that, actually.
Doesn't it look good?
Yeah, it looks really effective.
Gives a really good effect. That one, how plain and simple, but I really like that just because it is so simple. It's just one of the cards. And that one's pretty. Out of the paper, they've made a little envelope.
Little envelope, yeah.
And put the roses.
I tell you what, the roses make all the difference, don't they?
Yeah, they look really good. That one we've combined with a stamp, and I like that one.
Kind of pointillism style. Is it? Was it Cézanne? Not Cézanne. Who's the other guy? I can't remember.
I don't know. In fact, it's quite lost me.
Seurat. That's who it was.
What
who did the pointillism style in art?
Yeah, I thought you were talking about art, but I'm not sure what that is. Well, I know what art is.
Seurat.
Sure it was.
Oh, you'll have to look it up. Look, that one's pretty. I can make a little tag, and there we go. I like that one, behind the dinner aperture card.
Nice.
Pretty, isn't it? See, the papers are beautiful, and with the vellums, if you have trouble sticking the vellum down, if you use brads, or if you hide the actual vellum. And
That's
then you
my
can stick it
fastening
down.
of choice for vellum.
It's your what in?
The fastening of choice, the way of attaching it.
Oh, yes.
We're out of time, unfortunately. You,
Well, I can do
keep
that.
doing that, because I'm just going to give you a quick look ahead of what's coming up. But £22.44 is the price. 584109 is your item number for that. So what have we got coming up this afternoon here on QVC? Let's have a quick look ahead. At 3 o'clock, it's Creative Card Making Part 2, as this is a 2-hour extravaganza. 4 o'clock, Models Prefer Cosmetics. And at 5 o'clock, Think Pink Gems.
Ooh.
So that's a few of the shows that are going to be coming up during this hour. Have we got any texts in yet? No. What's wrong?
Oh, they're not
Can somebody go and
speaking.
text us? Text us 80782. Stop laughing in the background, ladies. It's not very funny. Oh, by the way, can I just say thank you to the people that have been sending me Happy Autumn cards? This is something that I kind of started a few years ago.
Was it your idea?
Yeah, it was. Happy Autumn. I said Happy Autumn as well. Look at this. This is a really clever card.
That's cool.
Look at that.
Lots
That's
of ball
quite
cards, I
clever,
think,
isn't
the
it?
card.
Yeah, that's really cool, isn't it? So that was a card that's been sent in to me. That was sent in by... this was from Janet England. So
Oh,
thank
well
you,
done,
Janet.
Janet. I like
in
that.
Cheshire. Thank you, Janet. Here's another one. Again, nice. Quite a nice bold card. Another Happy Autumn card. These are great. And this is from... This is from Xavier, who always sends me cards. Little chap who sends me these cards. He's great.
I know Xavier.
Yes, he's been up
Oh,
to
of course
Dawn
I
Shop
do.
a few times as well.
Yeah,
And then finally,
I like
this
that
is
name.
from Daryl. A very autumnal-looking theme there, with the little skeleton leaves and things. Lovely.
Oh, they mentioned me.
Oh yeah.
Hello.
We love the cards you make with Leonie.
Hey.
Well, very good.
Thank
Excellent
you.
stuff. Well, thank you for these cards, by the way. I really appreciate them. I'm gonna
Come
keep those
on.
down there. All right, so we're moving on.
That one.
All right. Now then, moving on. Stamps is what we're talking about next. It's £22.29 if you want to go for these. 583647. The set of 3 photorealistic flower stamps. Now,
I always thought you had to have quite bold designs for stamps to look good, but I mean, this is proof that you don't. I mean, you can get some amazing effects from these.
Precisely. And the quality of the finish is fantastic. It's very fashionable at the minute, the photo stamps. They do seem to be coming out more and more, seem to be appearing on the market, but these are really beautiful. I mean, it says flowers, but this one obviously, straight away we break the the rules there, don't we? It's
It has got a flower on it.
But it has got a flower on it. It's a really beautiful stamp, and it does stamp beautifully. It's a wonderful stamp. Again, wonderful stamps, really good quality. They're quite a large wooden back stamp, so they've got the dip in the sides there, and it's really well cut at the back. You can see the rubber cut at the back, which means you do get a good, a good finish on the stamps. So we've got the lady, we've got the tulip, and then we've got the rose as well. Oh, fantastic. That rose is fantastic, isn't it? Let me show you some of the cards that we've made with these stamps, because they are stunning, stunning stamps. Now, this one is one of the cards that we've just stamped, and really all you need to do is stamp that, because it's such a fantastic impression. Literally just stamp, and that's it. That one I like. It's been stamped just using the coloured ink and then cut out, and that's the rose, and you can see the quality. Aren't they pretty? Beautiful, beautiful stamps. This one looks exceptional with the chalks, which we've got coming up as well. And there we go. Now that's been stamped onto linen, which will give you a texture. Obviously on the camera you can't see it quite well, but even it's quite tricky to stamp onto linen because it is a textured card.
Right.
Some stamps don't look, they don't pick up the whole detail of the stamp, but these have really come out well. I like that one. We've just picked up, that's been done with chalks, and we've just picked up the colour in the roses and then on her lips. Isn't it pretty?
Very good.
That's gorgeous. And there we go, we've got the tulip there. That one we've actually cut and mounted the stamp. So don't just use it, you don't have to just use it as it is. You can cut parts out of it and emphasise parts of the stamp. And that's a beautiful rose. Shall we see? Let's have a play. Would you like to play?
Go on then, can I do one?
Yes.
All right.
Oh, well, choose. I won't be
I'm going to do the rose, because I like the rose actually.
Have a rose. And that's the pads we're using because they're coming up next.
Right.
Well, if you're going to do
I'm going
that.
to do the red one.
Crimson.
Crimson, that's the one.
Yes, indeed.
Always remember to take the ink to the stamp.
That's it. Perfect, Anthony.
Got to say, I was reminded of that by my director, who is a big crafter as well. He's been very switched on during this hour. He's been coming out with some handy hints and tips,
you what
actually.
to do?
Well, he's very good.
Oh, that's good.
I'll be expecting a handmade Christmas card from him.
And do you reckon?
I'm not holding out much hope, to be honest.
Now, while you're doing that, I'll have a stamp as well, rather than just standing, doing nothing. Now, I'm going to,
I have a funny feeling I'm over-inking.
It doesn't look too bad, no. With any stamps, what I'd recommend, I mean, these pads, to be honest, these are our pads, so they may have dried up if we've had them in our box forever. What I would recommend with any stamps is have a practice on scrap paper first anyway. And then you can see if, you know, if you have stamped it properly, if you've inked it up properly, if you need more pressure.
Look at that.
Perfect.
Look at that.
It's gorgeous. See, isn't it a beautiful stamp, that one? The detail's fantastic, and it just shows that even though it is a photograph stamp, it gives you a fantastic finish to it.
Phenomenal, isn't it? Really lovely image.
That's my
£22.29. Remember, you do get all three of these stamps as well. Certainly the stamp with the face on there as well, you could use just as a whole kind of image, really. You wouldn't have to do anything else too fancy with it. 583647, the set of 3 photorealistic stamps, £22.29 is the price for that. It is back in stock, so whatever you do, make sure you don't miss out this time.
Here's one of Tuesday's hot picks. Get a little Hollywood chic when you wear this Marilyn Monroe-inspired simulated diamond ring. With all sizes back in stock from March, the ring's QVC priced at £28.75. Crafted in sleek sterling silver, the ring is set with a stunning emerald-cut simulated diamond fit for a movie star. Catch it in the Hollywood Collection's 2nd anniversary Tuesday at 7 p.m.
You. Get out, you goose, get out! Kim, this is a job for our squeaky clean all-purpose cleaner. Wow, look at that, it's fantastic.
It's not clean till it's squeaky clean!
So the hour continues then. It's a 2-hour extravaganza. It's a regular show that we do every Tuesday afternoon here on QVC. I'm Anthony, this is Leonie. Leonie's our expert. I kind of just guide things along, really. I'm just here, really.
You like card making?
I do, you know, actually I enjoy it. And, you know, whenever I get a chance, I know I've been out to Portugal with Dawn.
Indeed, yeah, you get on holidays.
So I do, it's great.
Not days out.
Well, you know, whenever I can get out of this place. No, I love it here, really. Now then, let's have a look at the details for our next item, and then we're going to be going to the phone lines very shortly as well. And I believe we've got some texts, so keep them coming in.
Hooray.
80782 or 80QVC. You can also call us on 0800 54 44 34. Right, so details of our next item. It's the set of 3 Brilliance ink pads and the embossing padders as well. £21.36 is the price. These are kind of real sort of staple parts of crafting, aren't they, really?
They are staple parts of your diet. The super
Don't
the
eat
Brilliance. No. Well, I don't know.
No, don't.
Moment. What we've got, I love Brilliance pads. They're fantastic. They are a pigment pad, but they're a little bit cheating a Brilliance. It used to be, they cheat a bit. Once upon a time, pigment pads, they wouldn't dry. That's what I'm trying to say.
Right.
Only on absorbent cardstock. These cheat. You can get them to dry on things like vellum if you heat them. So they cheat.
Okay.
They're cheating pigment pad, but they're brilliant.
Okay.
And, as the name suggests, and they give you a really nice pearlescent sheen. Now, this one is crimson. We've got the ivy, and then we've got the Mediterranean blue. That's my favourites. I like blues.
That's a lovely colour. I like blues, actually. Blues and purples are my kind of colours.
Is that your colour
my thing.
scheme?
Yes.
And then we've got the embossing powders to go with them. Now, with these ones, with the Brilliance pads, you have to be quick if you're putting your embossing powders on. You've got the hologram. No, they've got hints of colour. This one's got pearl plum and pearl blue.
Looks white to me.
So, yes, but it isn't. If you look at them closely, they'll still look white. But when you've actually embossed them,
sure?
they do look different. I'm sure. I'm not going to show you, though, I don't think. The way my day's been going, it won't look white. It'll just look white as well. Look, this one you can tell. See, it's all glittery. Now, the camera will have to get real close.
Ah, there you go.
See? Do you believe me now?
We've got our crack team of camera operators on today.
Hey, well done. See, so now that's the hologram glitter powder. It's been stamped first of all in the Brilliance pad, and then gone over the whole thing with your Versamark.
Right.
And then we put that on. Now this one has just been stamped in the Brilliance again, and it does give you a brilliant sheen. I just like that word, don't I? It's good job I like the word brilliant. Brilliant. That one again is just in our... Oh, that one we haven't finished. That one's part done. I don't know what she was doing with that one. This one's pretty. We've used the actual Brilliance pad to do the base of the cardstock, and then we've gone over one of the pearlescent powders.
That works really well.
It looks really pretty. It looks more effective so when you come up close. But the pearlescent powders do give you a sheen. Like with that one, can you see the sheen on there? See, now that doesn't look white, does it? It gives you the pearlescent
So actually,
sheen.
it may, when you get these, don't think they're the wrong things.
No.
They look white, but it's actually once you start heating them,
That's right.
that's when you're going to start seeing the change.
See, that one again, you can see the pearl plum on it. Can you see the sheen when it catches the light? That's got the pearl plum. Now, shall we show you how they work?
Yes, please do.
Right, I'll pinch the rose that you've been working on, and we'll do it with that one. Now, you can, obviously, I'm using the new ones because I want to emboss. When you get these pads, don't throw that bit away.
Okay.
You'll notice with all ours, we've thrown that bit away and it can be lethal because they dry up quicker.
Right. Going to have to be really swift.
Okay.
Really swift.
Stamp, 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 and then get your...
There we go. Pop that onto there.
There we go.
So 581735, the set of 3 Brilliance ink pads and embossing. We'll give you the details for the gun as well, because that's useful. You don't think you can just use a hairdryer.
You can't.
It'll blow everything everywhere. £18 is the price. It's 581591, the creative, easy to use embossing heat tool. Got to be careful when you do it. Now, Martha, I know you're there, so please hang on for a second. We're just going to start moving on to the next item, and then we'll talk to you. You know, Martha's been hanging on there for a while.
Now you can just about, you can see it start to change. When you emboss, it's important to watch it change. It'll go from the powder and it melts the powder. So you'll be able to see, can you see how it's gone?
Starting to get a shimmer sheen.
You won't be able to yet, but I'll leave part of it undone, so you'll be able to see, well, you might be able to see the difference on camera. What it does, part of it will actually sheen and part of it will be plain. There we go.
Might just be able to sit. There you go.
Perfect.
You can see, perfect. £18, 581591 is the item number for the heat embossing tool. Okay, let's move on to our next item.
Okay, sorry.
Because we've got more stamps on the way. I'll be good.
Yeah,
I'll
you tidy up.
This powder. I should have folded it in half first. That was a tip that I learnt this morning. One of our crafting ladies who's here.
Oh, that's good, isn't it? It's a good
She's
tip.
hiding behind the camera. Oh, there she is, hiding behind the camera there. They're all sat there. I feel under pressure, actually. There we go.
There we go, there are ladies. Now, they're in because they've won the Dior competition, the Design Objective competition, so they've had the day in studio this morning. Oh.
That was it. Right. Details for this, and then we're going to go to the phone lines. 584591, the set of 4 ladies, lips, eyes and photograph stamps, £19 and 98 pence is the price. Now, while you start going through these, let's go to the phone lines. Martha should be on the line if she's still there. Hello,
yes,
Martha.
I am.
Oh, hello,
Sorry to keep you
Martha.
waiting, Martha.
That's all right.
Sorry.
Getting a little carried away here. How are you?
Sing.
So are you an avid crafter then?
Oh, absolutely. And rubber stamping.
Rubber stamping, is that your kind of favourite thing that you do?
I just love the artistic stamps and I love animal stamps.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, absolutely love them.
So
I've actually got a stamp of the cat on the Northern Nights bed.
Oh.
And it is my cat.
Oh.
I just absolutely love it. But I thought I'd
Excellent.
ring you because I felt so sorry for you. Nobody was ringing, nobody was texting.
Everybody's being so mean today, Martha. I don't know what's going on.
They're all cleaning, aren't they? It's been cleaning this morning.
I've
so
done
it's
all my
reminded them of
cleaning,
cleaning. That's what it is.
So it's your time now to sit and relax and enjoy a bit of crafting TV.
Absolutely. I'm on holiday this week, so as soon as this programme's finished, I'm off to my workroom.
Oh,
Very good.
lovely. So are you just spending your whole holiday crafting?
Probably.
Oh, well
So
done.
are you working on your Christmas cards or what are you doing at the moment?
What I did last year was when I finished Christmas, I then designed a few for this Christmas.
Right.
So now I'm going to start doing copies of them.
Oh, that's good thinking,
Fabulous.
Batman.
Yes.
But we're thinking ahead.
So you're going to set up your own little production line in
I
your
had
home?
too
then?
many ideas last year, but I had to get them down.
Right, yes, I know that feeling, or else that's it, they go, don't
They're
they?
gone, yeah.
Yeah, well
Yeah.
done.
What would you say to somebody who's never bought crafting stuff from QVC, Martha?
Oh, go for it. Absolutely fabulous. And I just love the choice, and I love all the tips. my first product for crafting was an Inkadoo, or one of the beginning books. It had a little book on stamping, and it had 2 rubber stamps and 1 ink pad, and I just took off from there, and it was fabulous.
How long ago was that?
Pardon?
How long ago was that?
About 3.5, 4 years ago.
And you've been going strong ever since.
Oh, yes.
Very
the
good.
Brilliance ink pads are absolutely to die for.
Fabulous
Lovely,
stuff.
well done, Martha.
But thank you for the programme. I'm really, really enjoying myself, and I haven't stopped giggling so far.
Good. Martha, listen, thank you so much for taking the time to call through, even though it was just because you felt sorry for us.
No, I'm enjoying it. Thank you both very much.
No problem at all. Take care. Thanks for calling.
Thank you, Martha.
Bye-bye. If you want to call through as well, you can do 0800 54 44 34. We'll try and take your call. It's a 2-hour show, remember, so although it's now 2:45, we're going to be going all the way through till 4 o'clock. It's a regular thing. We do this every week, by the way. I don't know if you know that. So if you've got your video recorder or your Sky Plus, get it set and do Series Link on Sky Plus and record us every week. That'd be a good thing to do.
That would be a good thing to do.
£19.98 for the sort of 4 stamps. I've not even looked at these yet. What are we?
These
are
are stunning stamps.
Yeah.
They're absolutely beautiful. Now, we were going on about the photographic stamps. Again, these are a really... it's mainly a rubber stamp as opposed to an outline stamp.
Right.
Absolutely beautiful stamps, brand new today. Fantastic.
Fabulous stuff.
There you go.
Excellent stuff. 584-591, the set of 4 ladies' lips, eyes and photograph stamps at £19.98 is the introductory price. It is brand new today. We've got Nadia, who is working up in our control room today, looking after the texts. Apparently now we have far too many texts.
What have you done?
I don't know.
Done?
So no more texts for the time being, please, because we've got a huge backlog now to go through. It's about time she did some work anyway. She just sits there playing games.
Don't be rude.
Ordering pizza and, you know, catching up on the internet. I'm kidding. If the bosses are watching, she doesn't. She works very hard. Right. Let's move on.
Do you know what? I'd started making them rather than showing you what I were... Oh, dear. And we're getting carried away. We're making cards. Anyway, right, chalks.
Right.
I know what I were talking about.
Right, now next up, details are on. Get rid of those details. We'll give you the correct details in just a second because we're talking about chalks. It's the 4 packs of blending chalks with 20 cards and envelopes. £16.89 is the price. 584286 is the item number. 584286. All right.
What have we here? Now, these are lovely. These are chalk palettes. So basically, we've got the different colour tones in there. We've got the blues and the purple, the pinks and the reds, the browns there.
The earth tones.
The earth tones, and then beautiful spring tones, which has fallen out of my hands. The beautiful yellows and the greens there. Now, these are fantastic. They're by All Might Media. They come in little pallets that are really lightweight, so easy to carry. Now,
how do you use these?
You can use these in different ways. Now, I'm going to use them with my cotton wool bud.
Okay.
Now, it is up to you how you use chalks. They are fantastic with these stamps. So, what I will get you to do you want to do some work? Now, use... to get the chalks onto your... If you want it like a strong image, like we've done here, to create a strong image, use a Versamark pad.
Okay.
This is basically a sticky pad. I think we've had them in stock. I'm not sure at the moment. This is a sticky pad. So basically, it's a clear ink, but the chalks will adhere to it.
Right.
It wouldn't be any good. It's not a glue. It is only, you know, for really lightweight things like your chalks.
Right. Okay.
So if you stamp first of all, ink your stamp up and give it a stamp onto your paper.
Take the ink to the pad, remember. By the way, text messages coming through. Thank you very much for these. Let's have a look what we've got here. Remember, it's not going to cost you anything extra than your regular texting rate. Hello, Leonie and Anthony. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Nice to see that Dawn has left you in charge.
Again.
And you're looking well, Leonie. That's from
you.
Hillary in Blackpool. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you, Hillary.
Hi.
Oh, I wonder if that's Hillary. I need to bring in... Hillary brought me... Sorry, you're reading, aren't you? Go on.
So glad it's Tuesday. Love to watch the show. It makes the dull day bright. Love to all from Pam in Sheffield. Hi, Anton Leonie. Hello.
Hello.
Another great show. QVC is outstanding, and I love the presenters and guests. That's from Julie in Ayr. Thank you.
Thank you,
hi,
Julie.
Prince and Princess of Craft.
Oh, that was super.
Love you two on Craft Days from Maz in Derby. Thank you very much indeed. All right.
Lovely.
Okay, what were you saying about
Hillary? Well, it's Hillary who I think has brought me something back for baby from her holidays, and I keep meaning to bring it in, but I forget every week.
How long now?
20 weeks already. That's scary, isn't it?
Crikey.
I know, I'm terrified. Right, now, while you're doing that...
Okay, I've done that.
Have you done that?
Yeah.
Right, stamp away. Now, do you know how to stamp, Anthony? That's it. Keep one hand on the stamp. Never let the stamp lift off. If you let it lift off and then put it back down again, you can smudge your image. No, he says with authority. Okay, is that it? Are you happy? Are you a happy stamper? Right, now, that's your cotton wool ball. And all you need to do is pick up your chalks with a cotton wool ball and just sort of squidge it into your chalk, like rub it in. And then all you need to do is tap onto your image. You only need to pick up one colour at a time and tap onto your image. That's it. Perfect. Now you can obviously blend different colours in. You don't have to have it one tone. Super.
Yeah.
I'm going to go for a darker one.
Yeah.
You can highlight them. That'll look like nice. That's gorgeous. I'll carry on working rather than... Now, what I'm going to do while you're doing that, I'm just taking the chalk to highlight my card. You don't have to use it for stamping. I really like it for highlighting the cardstock because you can do, you can really add dimension to your work. So I'll just reach over. That's lovely. Now, when you're doing chalks, it is quite important to remember not to rub it into the image.
Right.
So obviously, if you've used your ink and then you rub the chalk into an image, it can smear the image and smudge it. So try not to actually rub it. When you daub it like that, it looks really effective, doesn't it? It comes out really strong. Now can you see around the edges? I've just applied the chalk. Now that is direct to the cardstock. You don't have to, oh, it doesn't show as well on camera, but it does, well, it will compared to that one.
Ah, right, there you go.
See, it's the same colour of card, but I've literally just gone around the edges. You don't need to apply ink, you literally just scrub your card, sure there's a better word, rub your chalk into the actual cardstock and that will apply your ink to it. Now I'm now going to attach this to my card with a bit of 3D foam. Huge 3D foams there. I can't use this thumb, I burnt my thumb. Right on the end, look Anthony.
Oh dear. Now don't forget as well, you're getting 20 cards and sorry, I sound like I don't care, but I do. 20 cards and envelopes with this as well. £16.89. I'm getting really into my little design. I'm trying to layer up the colour tones to give it a kind of tone-on-tone tonality.
They can be too much, but it's looking okay. Oh, and I can't get that to go on my vellum. No, that's looking lovely. Now I'm going to apply this.
Job's a good one.
See, and it just shows how, doesn't that look fantastic? That stamp's fantastic. We didn't really go on about the stamps enough because they look fantastic. Doesn't it look good? The depth of the colour is fantastic. There we go. And I'm just going to apply this.
Sorry, I just...
taking all the room. There we go. Now I'm going to stick that there, and then I'm going to do it again where we go around the cardstock. So to go around the actual cardstock, what are you doing now?
I'm giving her a bit of eyeliner.
Oh, okay. She looks like she's got a black eye.
No, she doesn't.
She's been boxing. No, I don't like to
getting there. You see, I'm just...
You have to know when to stop, don't you, Anthony? That's the thing with crafting.
I do know when to stop.
The other way you can apply your chalks is with little cotton wool, you know, what are they called? You know, for years, what are they called?
Q-tips.
Q-tips. Is that the
Oh, they don't call them Q-tips over here. That's an American thing, I think.
Yeah, cotton bud things. And you can apply them with that if you want them more specific and detailed.
I think that darker colour just, it really worked.
Yeah, it does look all right.
It does, actually,
I'll admit it now, I've stopped taking the mickey out here.
I don't know,
no, it does, it looks wonderful,
it does, doesn't it?
Yeah, good job. Well done, I'll let you craft again.
I'm tempted maybe to put a bit of green on there as well.
Don't do that, she'll look like she's got a disease.
No, not on her face, on the leaves.
All right, it ain't got a leaf, it's just a rose.
£16.89. 584-286 is the item number. The 4 packs of blending chalks.
Oh, not finished.
And you're getting 20 cards and envelopes as well. We're out of time on that,
I know, I'll take my bits with me.
By the way, if you want to go for this, all you have to do is simply pick up the phone call. It's 0800 50 40 30. If you've never ordered from QVC, I know we've got a lot of new viewers joining us today. Over 600 people have placed their very first orders today, actually.
It's been a busy day.
It has been a busy day. Those cleaning ladies are in. Kim and Aggie, have you seen them?
Yeah, no, I didn't see them. Carly met them, but I didn't see them. I missed them. They'll be back, won't they? Are they back, though?
Yes, I think they might be back a little bit later on. Now then, a quick reminder of the set of 4 ladies' lips, eyes and photograph stamps, £19.98, brand new today, and we've only got about 5 dozen of those remaining now.
Oh, they're beautiful.
So not a lot.
Not
but
a lot
you
at
like
all.
them.
Yes.
Not a lot.
I used them at Topaz first time, and they're stunning.
Good.
Anyway,
Moving on. Again, 584629 is the item number for the 317 CD Christmas stamp stickers, embossing powders and ink pads. You're getting a lot, an awful lot for the money. 43.92, and also on 3 easy payments, which is QVC's own interest-free payment system. 1 payment today, plus your postage and packaging, and then in a month's time you pay the second payment. Month after that you pay the third. But you do get it delivered 5 to 7 working days from when you place your order. Play on words.
Indeed.
CD, because you can actually see the designs, but they're in CD cases.
And these are brilliant because of the storage. I mean, all these stamps, and look.
I mean, think how much room 317 stamps would take
Now,
up.
normally when Dawn's doing it, she does bring you 317 stamps in, but funnily enough, I didn't today.
Do you own that many?
Oh, yes.
Do you? Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, yes. No problem there. Now, what we've done is actually put the stamps on the actual boxes. But can you see, that's just in one box, how many you get there.
How are they stamps? How does this work then?
This works. I'm going to show you the board in a minute to see exactly what we get, but the stamps are sticky. So they're a flat stamp, but they've got adhesive on the actual side where the pattern is.
Right.
To show you what the actual stamp design is, it's slightly sticky. So you get your, there we go, we've got the acrylic block.
Does this come with it?
It does come with it. And you stick the stamp onto the acrylic block.
But presumably once you want to put another sticker, you have to peel that off. Is it not going to unstickify?
It doesn't unstickify. Eventually, after time, if it gets dirty, you know, if it picks up lots of dust, it will. But there are in here, there are little extra sticky bits, which I've put in a safe place, but you can re-sticky your sticker.
OK, if you get in a sticky situation, or an unsticky situation,
sticker.
as the case may be, you can re-stickify. 43.92, don't forget those easy payments open to anybody. You don't have to have any credit checks or anything like that. Make sure you just pay on a credit or a debit card, and that's it. That's fine. Nice and simple. We'll get it delivered to you in 5 to 7 working days. You might as well take advantage, because there's no extra charges added on. It's not like where you split it into payments and you have to add on an extra £5 or £10 in interest charges. No extra. That's a cool image. These are kind of very kind of sort of cartoony design.
There's a different. Shall we show you everything we get in the kit? Because it's on the board there. Come on over here. Now, the stamps, first of all, you get the cute stamps, which we've just shown you there. And I really like them. You get the cats and dogs. I really think they're cute.
There's Christmassy ones. Christmas cats.
Yeah, they're all Christmassy. They're really, really bonny. You get your more traditional ones at the top there, which I can't reach. I'm not going to tiptoe, but there's Christmassy ones at the top there. You get the alphabet, which is fantastic. That's a nice funky alphabet with different little images on. Again, you get cute and a little bit, you know, cheeky ones, little Santa there and ho, ho, ho. Lots of different designs. You get so many different designs.
Right.
Then 2 more traditional. These are very traditional Christmas images. So you've got the traditional Father Christmas, a Robin there, Mary and Joseph, Christmas pudding. The traditional Christmas tree, which is really pretty.
Christmas tree, yeah.
Oh, Christmas tree. And then you get the other alphabet set up there. That's more of a traditional alphabet set with the lowercase and the uppercase. Yeah. And then you get the Christmas greetings, which are obviously really handy, because you can stamp away to your heart's content with all your Christmas greetings.
Because I've got to be honest, my handwriting is getting worse the older I get, because I just don't write anymore.
Yeah, it's all computer-based and things,
yeah.
isn't it? So fantastic range of stamps there, and as we said before, you know, it's so compact the way they're kept, and you've got everything you need there for all your Christmas cards. It'll last you for years. You also get in the kit.
Do you get all this as well?
Oh yeah.
Goodness me.
There's more. You get the peel-offs, gold and silver alphabets. Okay. Again in your lower and your uppercase, which are really pretty, and they do match They match the stamps, so which can be quite nice style. Actually if you use them together. I've got a sore arm now. And then you get the other ones at the top. Some are up there.
I like these trees that are actually made up by the words.
Oh yeah, they're pretty, aren't they? Yeah, I've used those trees a lot actually. I like the little snowflakes as well, and the reindeer. Lots of beautiful peel-offs. You get
Looks
the
like
papers.
Reindeer.
Oh. You get the papers, and then you get the clear stickers as well, which are really nice because they haven't got the backing on. So when you take them off, you can see your paper underneath them. You can't see the actual, you know, round the sticker, the outline. That's the one. You get glitter glue, gel pens, and fancy brads, which are very nice. Shall we show you some cards? Fancy brads. OK,
got to quickly give you some news of another sellout. It is the set of 4 ladies' lips, eyes and photograph stamps. By the way, if you ever want to find out if a product's coming back in stock or not, all you have to do is go to the website at qvcuk.com, www.qvcuk.com. And we've only got about 4 dozen of these remaining. The 5 rolls of glue dots, 2 rollers and refills, £22.33. A really comprehensive adhesive set, I think, is probably the best way to describe this. 585026 is the item number. Let's quickly show you some cards that have been made using this set that we've just been looking at, the CD set.
There we go. Now, with the set, we didn't mention as well, you get the embossing powders in gold and silver. You also get the ink pad and the black ink pad. So there was even more than what you saw on the boards. And you can see the images. Even though they're small, detailed images, they do emboss really well. I like them. They're my favourite, the dogs. That's what I can do all my Christmas cards this year. They're going to have dogs on. Oh, and look at the cats, aren't they cute? I like my dogs. Anyway, I've just been inspired.
You're in your own little world sometimes. You have your little conversations with yourself.
Sometimes, it's constantly. I'm always in my own world. I've been inspired. I've been thinking what to do for my Christmas cards. That's it now, sorted. I've got this kit. I can do me. Anyway. Oh, look, that's a red card.
That's a good card.
Hey, there it is. Upside down. There you go, you've got your Christmas trees. Aren't they cute? They're really pretty images, and we've just finished them off there with the little diamonds.
Fun little idea, adding those little gems on there.
Yes, yeah, it's a lovely idea.
$43.92, you are getting an awful lot. If you think how much it would cost to buy individual wooden stamps of everything that you're getting here, I certainly think it would probably come to more than $43.92 just for the stamps alone.
Yeah.
And then, of course, on top of that, you're getting the clear acrylic pads, you're getting the ink pads, the peel-offs, the gel pens. It's so much.
And the glitter glue. Yes. Glitter glue's great, and it lasts for ages, but it's really good for just finishing off your cards. Really, really pretty. There we go. There's too many to show you, really, because we've been really busy with this kit. There was so much to do. I like the tree. That's the old traditional Christmas tree. And the angel. Look at that one. Isn't that pretty? They've just cut that out and 3D'd it, and it's got the words on there as well. And that's just the peel-offs with the paper. Do you want to have a go at stamping, Anthony? Have the time?
Yes. Well, I'm going to have to be really quick, though.
Oh, be
I've
really
got literally
quick.
48 seconds.
Oh, off you go, then. Chuck it at you. Now, that one is a little cat. Now, they also provide the sponge base. Because these aren't a foam back pad, stamp,
right.
It does help sometimes if you put your cardstock onto your foam base and then stamp, because this will give you some kind of, it absorbs the pressure. So
a little bit of give.
Yes, indeed. So it'll give you a clear image. So if you are having trouble, I must admit, I haven't found...
Nice.
Perfect, aren't they cute? Aren't they?
There you go.
Then obviously you've got a full range of stamps there, so don't just think you have to use the cat.
No.
There are the full range of stamps there as well.
Indeed. Well, $43.92, 3 easy payments, $14.64, plus your P&P on the first payment. 584629 is the item number. I can't believe we're halfway through this extravaganza, this festival o' craft already. Stay watching, we'll be back in just a second.